We're off.
We're off and running. So, Steve, I just walked in here and you've got 2 axes that you wanted me to check out.
Yeah.
And talk to me about this, by the way. And literally, you know, we just turned on the camera. Hi, I haven't seen you in like 3 months.
How you doing, buddy?
Oh, man,
I've been kind of holding down the fort a little bit.
You have been, and I walked in and I said, you know, I can't call you friend now. I got to call you neighbor.
Yeah.
Because I just bought some property literally just about right across the street from you.
Oh, we're going to be, maybe you'll see you more.
Maybe a little bit.
What I've done, everybody needs to have an axe, hatchet in their vehicle.
Okay.
I mean, like you and I seen turkey hunting.
Yeah.
Tree down across the road, a rope pulled out of the way, you get stuck. Firewood.
Yeah, firewood.
I bought these couple. I haven't sharpened them yet, but I made a couple sheaths for them.
These sheaths are nice.
I went to Hobby Lobby.
Okay.
And I bought that, scrap metal leather they have.
Okay, I didn't know they had scrap.
Oh yeah, you go back there and get a little bundle.
Okay.
And I looked because I wanted some lacing in it. Now you can after you loosen that up, just pull this slide like that.
Alright.
You come right like that.
Very nice. Okay, good. It's got that.
Got that on it also.
Alright, I'm gonna show them this. You talk about where you got this, the leather from Hobby Lobby.
I got it at Hobby Lobby, and it comes in different scraps. But you can take a nail, like a regular 16 penny nail, or maybe a little bigger, lay it on a block of wood, and put your holes in it.
Oh, okay. That's smart.
See, I had scraps, so there's enough to lay this out, so that'd be enough to cover the front. Then I wanted a strap to go over it, so I needed to put it together. So you just knock your holes and then lace it together with that leather.
And then there you go.
I mean, it's simple to do.
Yeah, it looks like you got, I'm looking at the construction of it, you got one piece, and a flat. And then you've punched in your holes, tied it, punched 3 holes here, tied it together, punched 2 holes, ta-da, there you go.
So it's simple to make.
Right.
But it lets if you put it in your pack, it's something easy to do.
Okay.
Anybody can do it, but you need to have a covering.
Why do you need to have a covering for your axe?
Well, let's say that you've got it in your pack, and you take a spill.
Which is not uncommon.
No. And you go tumbling, and you roll over in your pack, and it's sharp like it ought to be.
Right. A good axe is razor sharp.
So, and then all of a sudden you got an emergency situation.
Yeah.
And a lot of times you are 911.
Yep. Absolutely.
And so in this day and time, it's important that we learn how to make stuff.
Yes, I agree.
I mean, but this skill right here, see, I took the leather and wrapped it around and tied it off, wrapped it off tight. Now, 2 things.
Okay.
If I needed some cordage, I can undo this.
Absolutely.
It also protects my handle from getting busted
up. Yep.
So it gives you a survival tool there. Plus, if I really got down to it, and I needed this leather, what if I needed to patch something maybe that I needed to patch?
Like
clothing or
backpack or something like that. You can use
or
this.
my straps pulled out and I needed
something strong. Yeah, absolutely. That's such a good thing. One thing, I've been to a few survival classes, and one thing they talk about is they talk about multi-use things. So can you use this for more than one thing? And sounds like it. Well, my goodness, this is quick, easy, simple, and extremely useful, and easy to do. And you just went to Hobby Lobby, got the scrap stuff.
They got $9, $5, different prices, but they'll have a bundle. You can kind of look and see what there, and see you can add to it. And they got some lacing in it.
Right.
But you know, you wouldn't have to do what I did here with the leather. You could do parachute cord.
Yeah, parachute cord, whatever. So
I mean, you could even put you some parachute cord at the end, up there at the top of the handle, like drill you a hole and run you some in it and wrap it up there where the grip is the top. Then you have extra cordage too.
absolutely.
Or put some in the middle. But you could add you some cordage, which you put in your vehicle. That if you get stuck, there's a movie or book that I read when I was a kid or younger. Michaela, actually, I was younger. I was young but pretty old. And Michaela got me reading it when she was young. Hatchet.
Oh, okay.
And it was adventures of if you go pull it up and look at it, your kids would enjoy it. It's for young adults, so to speak. But it's called Hatchet, and it talks about the young boy going to visit his father. Plane crash in the wilderness, and he's left alone, and all he's got is a hatchet. So that hatchet becomes building tools. He finally learned that he could start fire. He had something to strike. He was able to build a shelter. Having a hatchet or a small axe or both.
Or both. Yeah, I'd like to have both. If I've got my wits about it, but I'd like to have both. But yes, you're right.
And get you a file and put in there to have with it. But put it in your vehicle. But for coverage, you might have, for instance, you might have a young rider or a kid riding with you. By having these covered, that's the reason they've got that little covering that you showed that comes with them.
Yeah.
I just put it on there and see I can put it back with this.
Yep.
And keep it intact.
That's perfect. So and I was actually we were watching this show Alone, and my daughters were watching it, and I said, that feller's walking with that axe and he's not got a sheath on it. And I said, this ain't good. You never. And I told him that. I said, never ever do that. He's about to fall. I guarantee he's about to fall and cut himself. And dadgummit, the next scene he fell and cut himself.
Exactly.
Because he didn't have it covered when he wasn't using it. So this is a great project, great tool, or a great thing, man. That's awesome.
I thought not only that, it'd be something you'd be wanting to do, and easy to go do. I mean, we could sit here and done it, and, but it's easy.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be take a nail, get you a 2x4, set it where you want your holes, pack, knock your holes in it, pull them out. Now you just
there it is.
place it.
Perfect. Well, man, this is really awesome. Thank you, T-Man, for doing it. And I think we're going to end the video right there.
That'll work.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. All right, and I will hit the... All right.
How long?
8 minutes.